So one thing I'm not a fan of is if I post something on social media, and let's say I have somebody who sees all my material, and I'm posting things about marriage and love and respect for men and women, and the fear of God and loving the Lord and serving others, and they really are silent. They don't comment on anything. But anytime I put something that may, I don't know, may seem kind of rough, then they want to comment and sort of, take, devil's advocate, or maybe they don't agree or whatever. But I have a problem with that. In fact, there's one lady in particular that I have in mind, and she's actually at my church of all places. Somebody who's very silent when I'm sharing positive, hopeful, inspirational ideas. But if there's something that is very troubling for her, then she'll step up and then she'll come in so she can disagree. And it's not something that I personally feel attacked or anything like that. It's not something that, I'm angry with her. But when I was being raised, one of the models that my mom chose to use, and I don't know if she consciously chose to do it, but this is what she did with me and my brother. Anytime we were doing things good in our lives, that we made great accomplishments, she would acknowledge our strengths. She would make sure that we understood that we had value, that she loved, that she cared for us. And anytime she disagreed with us, or she felt like she wanted to, provide constructive criticism, she did that. But because she was always balancing it with acknowledgement of our strengths, it was easy for us to take it seriously, because here she is showing that she respects us. And so it's the same thing with how I treat everyone else. If I'm posting material, even if it's live and in person, and every time we're talking about stuff you're always disagreeing, or you're always saying what areas I need to work on, first thing I'm going to reflect on is, okay, what is our history about? What is our interactions? Do you speak up when I do things right? Or is it only when I'm, and let's be honest, some people are not always necessarily walking with the Lord, and some people are still very immature in their faith. Some people have not even started their relationship with the Lord, and they think they have, and just because you go to maybe a Bible study, maybe you go to a church, maybe you own a Bible, maybe you have friends that are walking with the Lord, it does not mean that you're walking with the Lord. That's not a sign of you walking with the Lord. The evidence is your changed life. Do you practice love? Do you practice peace, patience, gentleness, kindness? Do you put other people before yourself? Things like that. So that's something I'm looking for. But and it's just something I tell people in advance. I pay attention to the connection I have with people, and that really determines how I interpret their words. If you're always acknowledging my strengths and then weaknesses as well, that's respectable. But if you're only arriving just to disagree, I put you in a very special place. I'll still love you, but in a special place.